Now for this exam, the short questions are important, which I have already discussed in the video, and we will directly go to the problem sums of decimal fraction, that is exercise 28. Now exercise 28 contains all the decimal fraction sums, and it is more like the fraction or vulgar fraction problem sums that you have done. There will be some similarity in the question type also, because vulgar fraction and decimal fractions, they have very less difference in between them, and the problem sums are more like, they are more similar to each other if you compare these exercises. So starting with exercise 28, what number must be added to 0.02 to make it 2? So what should I add with 0.02 so that the number changes to 2 on addition? So when we don't know, we take let the number to be added be x, the unknown is x. So according to the problem, what is given? That 0.02 has to be added with this number, and the result makes it 2. And if I solve this, I will get the unknown value, which is my question. Find the number that has to be added. So x will be equal to, we keep the unknown on one side and shift all the numbers to the other side. So it's a positive number and it is added to x. So when this number shifts over there, it will come with a minus sign. So 2 minus 0.02 will give me the answer. Now 2 minus 0.02. Now 2 is a whole number having no decimal part. So we will forcibly place the decimal point. We know that there are no parts, but we will forcibly place this decimal point. And the number that has to be subtracted, it only has decimal places because it is coming after point. Before point there is no number. So whole number part is 0. Point, after point there is 0, 2. So the number 2 has got no decimal places, and the decimal number had no whole numbers. So here we will fill it up by 0, and over here again we will fill it up by 0. So we are converting the whole number into decimal number by adding the zeros, and a decimal number, I am writing the whole number part as 0. So that will help me to do the subtraction. So 0 minus 2 is not possible. You will do 10 minus 2. That gives you 8. Carry forward the 1. You have taken this 1 from here. So return the 1. It becomes, instead of 0, when it gets the 1 back, it becomes 1. Now 0 minus 1 is not possible. Again you do 10 minus 1. So it will give you 9. Again this 1 you have carried from here. So return the 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And you all know that in decimal subtraction, where does the point come? If the point is before 2 places in each case, in the answer also before 2 places the point will come. So x, or the number that was unknown, is nothing but 1.98. Now this type of question number 2 you have already done in vulgar fraction, but there the numbers were as fractions having a numerator and denominator part. Now here the question is having decimal places, that is point values. So what is given? Number 2, 0.2 of the soldiers of an army died in a combat. So there was a battle. So in the battle, 0.2 of the army, they have died. 0.15 was injured, and some proportion of the portion of the army was injured, and the remaining 26,000 soldiers fled. Fled means they have escaped. What was the total number of soldiers in the army? So all these armies, some of them have died, some of them have got injury, and some has ran away. You have to find the total number of army. That means total number of soldiers in the army was obviously more before, so you have to find that. Now the question is having, now just like fraction tells you portion, but it does not tells you the actual number. Similarly, here also the decimal fraction is telling you the portion. So suppose in case of fraction, the fraction total is 1. Similarly, the decimal total is also 1. So the totality is treated as one whole thing. Out of that, 0.2 portion died in combat, 0.15 got injured. Then what proportion has ran away? You have been given the actual number. The actual number of soldiers who ran away is given, but the portion of soldier who ran away is not given. So we will do the sum. Just follow how we are doing. So fraction, we will write fraction because decimal numbers are also fractional numbers and their total is always 1. Fraction of soldiers died and injured. How many died and injured? 0.2 died plus 0.15 injured. So if you add that up, you will get the total soldiers who died and injured. So that is equal to, in decimal you have to keep a very good check that you are not doing wrong with the placement of the point. So 0.2 is the number. The next number is 0.15 and add them. Now see, on top of 5 there is no number, so you will place 1 0. And now you add, so this is giving you 5, 2 plus 1 3, and you know the point comes before 2 digits in both the case. So the added value or the result will have point before 2 numbers, and here it is 0. So 0.35 is the fraction of soldier who got died and injured. Therefore, what is the fraction of soldier fled away, who escaped? Now why we have to find it? Because here the actual number of soldiers who have ran away or fled away is given, but the fraction or in decimal fraction it is not given. So if the decimal fraction total is 1, from there if I subtract the portion of soldier who died and injured, we can find the portion of soldiers who have fled away. Now how will I do this subtraction? 1 is the whole number. It has got no decimal parts. So you will forcibly make a point and you have to create the decimal places. What has to be subtracted? 0.35. So it has the whole number part 0. So before point whatever number we write on one side, after point we write on that side. Now here 1 has got no decimal places, after point no digits. So 1 I am forcibly making it point, and then how many zeros I will add? Only that many, so that the decimal places over here and here turns out to be equal. So 1.00 minus 0.35. If you do, you will find the fraction of soldiers who have fled away. So 10 minus 5, you can do the subtraction on your own, is 5. The way I do is 0 cannot subtract 5. So we are taking up as if 1 from here. So 10 minus 5 gives me 5. Now return this 1. You have borrowed, now you are returning this 1. So 3 plus 1 becomes 4. Now 0 minus 4 is not possible. So again from here as if you are taking 1. So 10 minus 4 gives you 6. Now you return that 1. So 0 plus 1 means 1. Now 1 minus 1 gives you 0. And before 2 digits there are points. So in answer also there will be point before 2 digit. That means the fraction of soldiers who have gone away is 0.65. Now according to the problem, what do we know now? The portion of soldiers who fled away is 0.65 of soldiers, those who have gone away, given in decimal, is same as the number is already known. How many fled away? 26000. So there has to be an equation. Equation means there is equality between the two. If I write in the form of decimal fraction, I know that 0.65 of the total soldiers, they have ran away. But in actual number, it is also given that 0.65 of soldiers who ran away is basically equal to 26,000. So we have to find total soldiers in the army. So first of all, we will convert this decimal into fraction. So 0.65 means 65 by 100 soldiers is 26,000. Therefore, total soldiers in the army will be more or less. It is obviously more. It is only showing the soldiers who ran away. But earlier, before the war, there were soldiers present who haven't died, who haven't injured, and they were also present along with them. So total soldiers is of course more. Now whenever we have to find anything more, the value of anything more, we have to multiply with a greater than fraction. Greater than fraction means the numerator is greater than the denominator. So what you have to do? Total soldiers in the army will be how much? The number of soldiers who fled away is already given. With that, you have to multiply the greater fraction. Now 65 by 100 is not greater fraction. You have to convert and write reciprocal 100 by 65. And if you solve, you will get the answer. Now with 5 I am cancelling. 5 ones are 5. 5 threes are 50. 5 twos are 10, 0. Now 13 and 26 can be cancelled. 13 twos are 26. 3 zeros are there. So 2000 into 20 will give me 2 twos are 4, and just add the number of zeros. That means there were total soldiers earlier was 40,000. So the number of soldiers we have to find which was present before. And out of them 26,000 fled, which means the remaining has died and got injured. So this is the total number of soldiers present in the army. Answer.